Hey, welcome back to the Signature Movement. It's your girl Tanya D. Floyd. I wanted to give you a little bit of real estate advice, if I could. Um, I've been seeing a lot of, you know, experts all over the internet saying different things about the market and the recession and the X and the Y and Z and the this and that and the other. Um, it's bad. There are not enough houses on the market for the amount of buyers that would be out there. Interest rates is sky high. And I know it looks like, as a buyer, it will be really, really unwise for you to buy in a market like this because, prices are still a little bit inflated and they're going to come down though. Because with their interest rate being so high, sellers are going to have a little bit of trouble competing. Like last year, that was crazy. Nothing like that is going to happen again in the very near future with all the buyers just bidding over and, swallowing up everything as it comes on the market. That was then. This is now. What's happening now is a lot of investors are swallowing up properties, but they're doing it the smart way. And this is the piece I wanted to share with you. If you have the ability to buy the block, I don't care if you put together a conglomerate, a consortium, a cooperative, whatever you got to put together with a bunch of people with some money and you want to buy some real estate, just go ahead and buy that whole block and renovate that whole block and you'll make all the values increase. That's what the investors with all the millions and millions of dollars are doing. They're pricing out all the people, the little people, the first time buyers and the individual buyers who still have to get a loan and this and that and the other. Cash buyers just come in, swoop up everything and go. But the way to make all the values go up is to buy all the properties and make the values go up because you renovate them all and all the value just goes up, right? Makes sense. So if you go into a thing thinking you're going to be an investor and you're going to buy one property and flip it, that's not going to happen. Not right now. Okay? Second thing I want you to know is even if you are a single buyer, not single as in, not married, but if you're an individual buyer or set of buyers like a couple or a family or whatever who's want to buy the one house, don't be discouraged by the interest rates. If you have the approval and if you have the down payment and if you have the closing costs or the program to help you pay the down payment and the closing costs or whatever you might have, if you have the ability to buy right now and you want to, go ahead and do that regardless of the ridiculous interest rate. Because you know what they're going to do one day? Come on back down. Not today, but they're going to come on back down. And you know what else? Nobody ever says this, but nobody keeps the house for 30 years and keeps the same payment. You know how many times you can refinance a house in 30 years? You know how many times you could decide to move in 30 years? Don't nobody buy a car and say in 5 years, I'm going to still make the same one payment for all these 5 years. In 2 or 3 years, you're going to be like, I want another model. I want a bigger car. Oop, I want a smaller car. Oop, I want an electric car. Don't think of it like that. You're not going to get a 30-year payment that stays the same. You're going to get it right now because you want it right now or because you need it right now. And then in 6 months to a year, you're going to reassess the market and you're going to go out there and refinance it. Because why not? So stop thinking about, how everybody's saying X, Y, and Z about blah, blah, blah right now. And just think about what you need right now, what you want right now, what you can afford right now, and what God says you can have right now. Okay? Pray on that thing. Think about it. Roll it around. Don't listen to what the people saying. Because that's today. In 6 months, in 3 months, in 1 year, your payment is going to be a little higher if the interest rate is ridiculous. However, it's all still a tax write-off. And if you can afford it, just bite that bullet for a little while and then you just hang in there until everything gets sweet again. And some company going to fight for your business to refinance your house and you probably won't even see it coming. They're going to mail you something and be like, hey, what's up? You want to refinance your house? Let us do it for you. And then you go ahead and do that. And then you get back some of that money. Well, you don't get it back, but when your payment drops down, you start having extra money in your budget every month. So don't be fearful. Get what you need. Get it now if that's when you need it. And worry about the rest later. I'm trying to tell you. Don't listen to these people with this whole the world is coming to an end in real estate thing, okay? It might be. But that don't mean you got to be affected to that degree. it ain't gonna stop your dreams. Go do what you need to do. Okay? Have a good day.